Well, welcome back to part 2 of programming Tsunami Decoders for a realistic operation. We've got this 524, our Atlas -840 BW in a consist now with another 2 Katos. Now, I was talking before about speed matching on the main and not being able to do it on Decoder Pro. Typical example, these 2 Kato AC4400s here, both identical, both same decoders. This one here is set at speed step 70, maximum speed 70, which is our CV66 and CV95 for reverse maximum speed. One behind it has always been a bit lazy. It has to be set on about 72 or 73 to keep up perfectly with this one. Almost always identical, but this one here is just a little bit lazier, whether it's in the drivetrain, whether the motor's magnets aren't as good or whatever it is. It's always been a bit lazy. You're never going to pick that up programming them off the main. You have to run them. I always run them for a couple of weeks before I speed match them so they run in. And so I'm sort of being a hypocrite here. This Atlas hasn't run for a couple of weeks, but they run so damn nice that I'll just run it in a consist today and then it can be by itself for a while. So, okay, here we go. Now, another thing with your dynamic brakes, you have to set CV21 to a value of 8 to enable your consist dynamic brakes. So when you hit dynamic brakes in your lead loco, all your dynamic brakes will come on. So CV21, value 8 for consist dynamic brakes, which we'll be going into shortly as we pull out of West Birdwood Yard here. So here's another classic example. We're coming up to the grade here, so we'll just keep accelerating up the grade, and you'll notice that the speed won't increase all that much as our back EMF is slowly being reduced to virtually nothing, and just voltage takes over driving the motors. See if I can do this filming and driving at the same time, trendsetters. Just starting the grade now. This train's only 20-something cars, so it's no load at all for these locos, so they're actually not slowing down as much as they normally would. You can see it's starting to slow down. Well, not actually speed up, slow down a little bit there, but of course these should be hauling about 40 cars up this grade, so this is nothing for them. So they're not slowing down as much. Once again, more prototypical. We're getting to the top of the grade, so knocking it down a couple of notches now. And so that's gone down 2 notches, and we're still rolling. Now, of course, having your momentum set enables you to throttle up quickly, more aggressively, and not have them jerk throttling up too. So your momentum's very important. Dash 2s are coming around now to the start of Banksia Hill. You can't hear it in the camera, but there's a low resonance hum thump coming out of the prime movers of the dash too. The camera probably won't pick it up, but it's a real boom, 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 boom. And you get that because the volumes are down lower and you can hear it. It's pity you can't pick it up on the camera, but it's there. Now, the characteristic of this train will be different. This is running 21 cars, I think, which is pretty close to its limit on this grade. So it will slow down a lot more, and it will accelerate less because of the weight. So, okay, here we go. The dispatcher just called him to stop. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay, that's notch 7 there. You can see how slow they're going, and they're nearly flat out. There's no point going up to notch 8 because there's very little difference in sound between 7 and 8. You can hardly pick it up. See, that's a nice speed up that hill there. Now here's another nifty thing you can do when you have all your momentum and everything set. I'm going to back that throttle off now to 0, select forward, and start accelerating from forward, and you see what happens. Okay, now selected 13. No, I didn't touch that. That stopped and started all by itself after I selected 40 again. So we're going for another run up the hill. Notch 4, notch 5. Sorry, that's not 6 now. And notch 7, that is not sped up at all. So the train's nearly completely on the grade now. So let's see what we've got to do when we get to the top of the grade. Back down 2 notches. We haven't actually changed much in speed now because as we're backing the throttle off, there's another notch. as we're breaking the throttle off, remember our back EMF is starting to increase. So we're starting to get a bit more power to the engine. So it's actually going to not increase in speed, but as we come over the hill and start leveling out, we'll have to decrease our throttle because we'll start speeding up. So we go, we've gone down 3 notches there, and I reckon we haven't changed much in speed at all. Let's start another one. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Well, I think that'll do us for programming decoders. Thanks for all your comments on part 1. Sorry it went for so long, but anyway. Also, when you're doing all your locomotive, get a book. Write it down in a book. Don't do it on a spreadsheet. Then you've got to start up your computer and all that crap. Get an old-fashioned book and write it in there. Then you can flip through, you know what every decoder is set for every loco. All right. I'm going to go through and do the brake squeal and a few other sound adjustments on these, but thank you very much for watching. And as I say, any questions? I'm no DCC expert, but you know, I've learned a few things over the years. So that's good, isn't it? Much better. Thanks for all your comments, and we'll see you coming up in a couple of days' time on the Birdwood Sub update layout number 12. Bye-bye.